We'll gather round, feel the love come down. Blue elephant is strong.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are unboxing these lovely gingerbread men mold from Let's Resin. They are new this year and I'm super excited to try them. First off, huge thank you to Let's Resin for sponsoring this video. Now you get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different styles of gingerbread men in these molds. So you get 2 like actual molds, 3 of each style, so 18 gingerbread men in each one. You got the candy cane, the little lollipop, Santa hat, the bow tie, hair tie, and then just your plain so that you can do whatever you want with it, right? Super cool. They are a nice size. They're probably about 2.5, 3 inches tall, and they're not super thin either. They're like a good thickness for it. Now, what I want to do today is I am making these. My husband every year gives all of his employees under him like little Christmas gift whatever, right? For each one of them. So that's what I'm making this for today. And I'm going to start with dusting these with chrome powders. Now, you can do this many different ways. You can go the eco resin route if you want and hand paint them. You can pour first and then go back and do your finishing touches afterwards, paint it on, marker, whatever, however you want to do it, right? I'm going to do it this way. So I am just using Let's Resin's chrome powders. I'm using a combination between both their new set and their older set. And I'm going to go through and just chrome out like the hat, scarves, ties, like that kind of stuff. I'm not worried about like the facial features or the buttons. Those we'll do after we pour our resin. Now, that being said, let's talk about why this mold is so great. First off, you get 18 gingerbread men in this mold. So it's perfect for if your holiday decor is centered around gingerbread men, you can do it one shot, bam. I mean, if you do it resin by the next day, you've got 18 of them. If you do polyurethane, within 40 minutes between that or the like eco casting powders, you can have 18 of them and make a bunch of them in a day, right? So, because you get so many different styles and whatever, I think that this would be perfect for something like what I'm using it for like maybe employees that are under you or something like that, that you can kind of not necessarily, I mean, depending on how large or how many employees you have under you, you can customize it to the employee, or you can just make a bunch and hand them out randomly, right? Or I also thought it would be a really cute idea for if you've got kids or grandkids that are in elementary school. This would be perfect to give their classmates, right? A lot of parents go out and get like candy or small things or whatever, and you can't just gift it to one kid, at least not here in the States in elementary school, or at least not in any school that my kids have been to. You have to do the whole classroom. So in one sitting, depending on the medium that you use, whether it be, epoxy, polyurethane, cast like eco casting powders or whatever, you can have a bunch of them done in one day and be done with it and move on to the next thing. Each kid, each employee, whatever, is getting a handmade gift. These also, I think, would make really cute gift bag tags for, certain gifts for your people that you're giving gifts to. It would, kind of go in 2 different directions. You can use it as a gift tag for the person, and then they can use it as an ornament on their tree afterwards. So, just cute little ideas that I think that these would be absolutely perfect for. Now, I've pretty much almost done dusting. What I decided to do, at first I was in 2 minds. Part of me wanted to do my gingerbread man glitter for these, but I was worried that it would be maybe too much. I am not really sure, like that up against the chrome powders. I wasn't sure if I was going to like that. So I decided instead of doing that this time, I still have to make another batch of them. I'm not going to video it, but this one I want to just go ahead and I'm just going to dust it with the chrome powder. Now I did a couple just in bronze. I did a couple just in copper. And then the rest of them, I decided that I want kind of like a marbled between the two colors. So I'm going to just kind of dip my brush in the powder and flick it onto the mold of both colors before I brush it on. This way I'll get kind of it. I mean, it's marbling, not marbling, but you kind of get a variation of the both of the colors in there, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm going to do. Clean off anything that I need to clean off. And then we're going to mix up our resin and get this going. Now, for today, I'm using Let's Resin's epoxy resin. I mixed up 16 ounces of it because I've got something else going on that I'm going to be um making too. So I just need a little bit more. I am also using their mica powder in the color of copper because I thought that this way the back piece of it will be good. You know what I mean? Like it'll all look the same. I don't have to decorate it, but I also don't have to worry about it being a different color and, looking weird or whatever. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I've mixed it up. I am putting it through my Let's Resin bubble remover, 5 minutes, get all those bubbles out that I mixed in, and just spray the top just because there's a little bit of bubbles that stay on the top with a little bit of alcohol, and then slowly pour this into the molds. Now, because I have it dusted, I'm not really going to go around the sides. Like I'll kind of shove my scribe down there a little bit, but I don't want to rub it over it because I don't want to disturb that mica powder that I have dusted on the bottom. I'm hoping that I won't have an issue. I have it sped up. I am pouring rather slowly. So hopefully there won't be an issue with any bubbles getting trapped along those 90-degree angles of the mold or around any of like the facial features like the eyes and nose and stuff like that. Or there's not a nose, the eyes, the mouth, and the buttons on the torso. So hopefully we won't have an issue with that. I don't think we should. I love Let's Resin's epoxy resin. Like I very seldomly ever get bubbles, even without putting it through my debubbler. So it's my go-to resin for just about everything. Between this, yeah, it's my go-to resin. Anyway, so I'm just going to fill these up. Now, I've got them on this little cookie cooling rack that I use, and that's pretty much just to transport it between here and where my drying area is, because with these molds like this that are so big and long and they're, flimsy molds, I would most definitely dump resin everywhere, all over the floor and everywhere. So I don't want to do that. So I use this just to transport it, and then I slide it off, and then I'll bring it back over for the next one. Just topping these babies up. Then a quick spritz of alcohol on top just to pop any bubbles. And now it is time to fill up this one. Now, again, it's the same thing. Pouring slowly, just letting it do its thing. I'm pouring about halfway just because I know that the molds tell you how much resin it takes, but like I said, I did use it for something else too. So I want to make sure that I have enough to go for all of them. I don't want to have to mix up more resin before I fill them because they would be okay with a little bit less. Like they don't have to be 100% full, but I don't want to have to mix up resin for just one gingerbread man. You know what I mean? So just making sure I had enough, and it was spot on. But again, I did mix up a little bit more. Anyway, no issues there. Filling these babies up, setting them off to the side to dry, and then we will come back and demold them and see what we got. Now, with the chrome powders, they act, if you've not used them before, they act like intense chameleon powders by Let's Resin. And basically what that is I can put any color behind it. It does not have to be black, and those colors will show through, right? Now, with your normal chameleon powders, you need to do black in order for it to be able to get the actual effect of chameleon powders. But with the chrome powders and with Let's Resin's intense chameleon powders, it doesn't matter. You could do black, white, clear, whatever the case may be, and the colors will come out just beautiful. Now, that being said, the red on this, because the copper and like bronze that I used on these are so very close, like it doesn't show up as bright as it would against another background. That isn't how the red turns out. Like this red is it's a beautiful, beautiful red. It just doesn't show up well on this because of the color that I picked for the cookies. It's not a huge deal. It is what it is. But just kind of letting you know that if you have not tried them before, the red is a much more vibrant red. It just doesn't look it like that because of the color that the background is. Anyway, back to what I'm doing. So at this point, I'm just going to clean these guys off real quick. Now, there are a multitude of ways that you can finish these pieces off. You can stop right now, and this can be what it is. I mean, I would definitely do something with like the eyes and the mouth and stuff just to make them stand out a little bit more. But you could have done that, you know, before you poured resin and then be good and not have to worry about it. Now, there are many, many ways that you can just detail these guys out, make them unique, make them special, make them your own, do whatever. I'm going to do a combination between just using some paint pens and some rhinestones. Now, you could go the acrylic paint route. You could you could do so much, you know, like the little pieces that you get for like your characters that you do. I wouldn't necessarily put eyelashes on them, but you could get like the little, just a little extra miniature stuff, and you could definitely like attach that onto them somewhere just to kind of snazz them up a little bit more, make them a little bit extra. You could do the glitter and gloss varnish route, which would be really cool in some areas, like around, say, like the bow ties or the scarves or whatever, instead of coloring them. Or you could even color them so they have a background color if you don't want to pack your glitter super full, and then do a little bit of glitter gloss varnish just on certain areas to make them sparkle and shine and just accentuate little areas on them more. You know what I mean? Now, like I said, for these, I'm going between a combination of paint pens and rhinestones. So at this point, I don't need to talk anymore. I've already told you pretty much what it is that I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of let you watch the process, but just know that there are a lot more. Like the possibilities are endless on how you can decorate these babies up and do your own thing. I mean, you could definitely do Cricut vinyl and stuff like that and do that as well. All right, I'm bouncing off. I will be back when we are ready to wrap things up and do the last little bit. Yeah, I'll be back then.
He's got a green ball to shine so bright, green buttons glowing in the Christmas light, a cookie with swagger, a holiday delight. Candy cane stripes, sugar in his soul, dancing through the snow, he's out of control. Oh, snap, 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 he's a gingerbread man, rocking the tree like nobody can. Green bow, green buttons, he's the star of the plan. Oh, snap, 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 it's the gingerbread man. He skips through the kitchen, slides on the floor, hides in the pantry, then out the back door, frosting on his smile, but he's craving more. Cupcakes cheer, hot cocoa sings, the gingerbread man, the king of sweet things. Oh, snap, 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 he's the gingerbread man, rocking the tree like nobody can. Green bow, green buttons, he's the star of the plan. Oh, snap, 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 it's the gingerbread man. the gingerbread man.
Santa's boots hit the snow with a thud. He's got a bag of dreams and a coat of red mud. The reindeer snicker, their noses aglow, prancing and dancing, putting on a show. Oh, Santa's got the groove tonight. With the reindeer ready, they'll take flight. Dasher and Dancer, Rudolph too. They're jingling bells, they're coming through. Cookies in his pocket, milk disappears. The reindeer gossip who'll lead the sleigh. Rudolph grins wide, it's my turn today. The stars are winking, the moon's so bright. Santa whispers, hold on tight. Oh, Santa's got the groove tonight. With the reindeer ready, they'll take flight. Dasher and Dancer, coming through. Hooves on rooftops, magic in the air, laughter and wonder everywhere. Through the clouds, through the frost, not a single gift gets lost.
All right, I'm back. So I decided that the 3 plain ones, I'm just gonna leave these guys just like they are. I may do some vinyl or something on them later. Now, another thing that I thought of, if you wanted to, if you own your own business, like, well, my husband doesn't own his own business, but he's like super, super high up. Like he's like the 3rd highest person and he pretty much runs it all. Say your office or whatever has a Christmas tree that you decorate, right? These would be cute in like your company's colors or with your company's logo or the name of your company or something like that that is printed on them. Or it would also, they would work great for gifts for potential clients, right? That you could put your company's name on, hand them out as gifts, and you're drumming up business. You know, it's like free advertisement for yourself. You're giving your clients or whatever little gifts that has your name on it, kind of like a business card but in gingerbread form. Thought that would be a cute idea too. Anyway, just a little bit of twine on here and that's it. Now you can get those cute little Christmas resealable bags and stick them in one of those, stick them in those Mylar bags or whatever. Like I said, tie it on, use it as a gift tag. The possibilities are absolutely endless on what you could do with these guys. They would even create cute Christmas keychains as well. Anyway, that's a wrap on this one, guys. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I will see you on Saturday in the next one. Love ya. Bye.
Together we belong. In every comment right, you lift me to new heights. Your support, it's clear, gives me reason to cheer. Blue Elephant Crew, this one's all for you. You make dreams come true with everything you do. Each subscriber's heart playing a vital part. Videos we share, showing how much we care. Likes and shares, they grow.